Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of a Let's Play series that I'm going to be creating. It's going to be a series where I just build stuff in the survival world. It's not hardcore or anything because I play on console and I created this before hardcore, and now that I can't really change it, I'm not starting a whole new world. But I just want to show what I'm working on and give a little world tour. Here you can see this is Stampy's lovely world. I started building this sometime towards the end of this summer, and then I just stopped playing the world for like 3 months. But this whole world is about like 6 months old, so like you can just tell like I took a huge break and then just didn't play for a while. I just want to mention now that like if the audio is pretty bad or you can't hear the gameplay, it's just because of how I uploaded it, and so you'll just hear my voice doing an overlay. I'll probably add some music or something in the background. Um, but yeah, the PlayStation editing software is pretty bad, so I need to really work on getting a Chromebook as soon as I can. But yeah, let's fly over here to a build I did not too long ago, which is the Sea Temple. And an idea I have for this, as it's kind of unfinished, is I want to clear out another one, and I want to have like drowns holding tridents, and I want to have a very good farm, and maybe even a storage system in there. Because this one is kind of lame. It just has a little farm, as you can see, and the walls are very close. But instead, I want to like turn the walls into glass, and I want to make it more of a circle shape, so it's not like is enclosed. Um, you can see, but I gave one of my friends a tour, and he said this is his base now. So he kind of just lives here as a joke. Obviously, he doesn't play. It's a single player world. It's not a single player world because you can switch it back on and off. It's a single player world, but every once in a while when I give my friends a tour, I'll change it off into multiplayer so they can come along and join. But yeah, so you can see the interior isn't completely cleared, but I'll probably clear this one and finish it up. So something I'm bad with actually is I just don't finish all my projects. You'll see as we go along that a lot of the projects that I'm doing just haven't had the polishing touches. Like some of them are almost there, but just aren't done. Then yeah, over here, this is where I get all the dirt for Stampy's World. I needed about like 200,000 pieces of dirt, blocks of dirt. So that's where I get it all. I try not to do this too much, where I just mine out big areas, but it happens every once in a while. I can't help it. Then here, this is one of the first projects I started. I did it during basketball season, so my time was very limited. But you can see this is where all the houses, like New York houses, are gonna go. I kind of do whatever I find entertaining because that's how I make the world last so long. This whole area was like closed in, and I was mining it with like very bad tools. But I'll finish this one day, probably sometime this summer. And honestly, it's not like too stressful for me because I know I'll finish it eventually. Then down there you can see that's a strip mine. This is when I was first getting into survival, so I didn't know too much about building. But I can build way better than this. On my TikTok, I do a lot of buildings now in survival, which look way better. I just had this as kind of a decoration for the mine, and sometimes I'll go down there and fight the wither. When I go down there, it's usually to fight the wither now because I don't need too much diamonds. You can see the lighthouse. I'll get to that next, but we'll start here at my starter house. I built this on like night one, and then I added this part, which is the storage room. And if we go down here, you can see I have 2 dragon eggs and a list of achievements. The dragon eggs, you can just get multiple on Bedrock. It's nothing special, but I could probably get up to like 20 of them, I think. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how they work because I have multiple, but they don't spawn anymore when I respawn. Over here you can see I have basic trades. I don't abuse villagers. Like I don't have a villager for every block in the game because that just takes out basically all of the need for mining and grinding for items that are meant to be hard to get. Uh, there's a lot of random chests all over the place. But yeah, eventually I kind of just want to tear that house down or maybe move it somewhere else because like none of these builds match up with each other, which makes it look ugly. The lighthouse was something I was proud of because I created it on day like 10, and you can see I just have the materials for the lighthouse in here and basically nothing else. We can climb up here. One of these rooms is enchantment room. I don't think I showed it. It might not even be there anymore. I haven't had to enchant tools for like 600 days. Up here, when my friend toured the world, he kind of built some freaky stuff. Just ignore that. I don't think I show one of my friend's houses. Yeah, you can see it's on single player. But I don't think I show one of my friend's houses, but he just has like a 5 by 5 house. But yeah, like it is on single player. You can see I can't invite anybody. It'd be up in that tab. The world name is I Am Surviving because the world just says survive. So I couldn't think of any good names. Okay, leave me alone. Dude, I don't even know why my Jesus Christ. I just recorded like 30 minutes worth of voice audio. Not even that. Like 10 minutes. I did 3/5 of this video, and then for some reason my audio decided to reset last second, and now I have to record all my audio again. So if I sound a little pissed off while I'm talking, it's because I am. I'm pissed. I don't know. I'm fucking tweaking. I want to go to bed. Um, but yeah, right here you can see us collecting some materials for this little base is something I planned like halfway through summer. And I have all the armor trims in the game, which is such a pain in the ass because you have to go to all of the different environments and go to all of the different structures. And some of the structures are super rare, like the Woodland Mansion. And then the chances that they spawn in that rare biome are even rarer. So it's like I don't know. It's multiplying the rareness. Rareness, 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 rareness. I don't know. The hardest one to get, I'd say, was the Woodland Mansion, uh, or the. I can't think of what it's called. I don't know why I can't think of what it's called, okay? The Deep Dark one, but there's two of them, so the one of them's like a 1% chance to find. What I thought would be the hardest. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a floating island up there. That's what I pointed up there for, but yeah, I need to finish this build. There's a lot of unfinished shit. That's going to be a whole episode in itself, and I'll probably say that again. Um, but yeah, let's fly over here. It's like a 1% chance to get that armor or smithing template is what I was going on about. But yeah, if we fly over here, you can see there's just going to be a beach area. I kind of did this one random school night, and I never felt like finishing it. So maybe I'll just destroy that boat. Maybe, I don't know. Hold on. I gotta go get my dog. He's tweaking out. Okay, I went out there to stop the dog, and now I came back with a full plate of chicken nuggets. But anyways, this is the base. I'll probably upload a video about like the like days of my world because I have a video from like every single day almost. Not like that. Like I have a video from the summertime from the first day to probably like day 50 of playing this world, like real life days. But you can see I just have like a huge like starter base almost here where I just have a bunch of stuff. This house was like pretty good considering I'd never played a lot of survival before, and this was kind of just like my starter base, so I was pretty proud of this. I know it's nothing special compared to what I can do now, um, but I'm acting like this world is 20 years old. I think I've already said this, but I mean, realistically, it's like 4 months of playing time, which isn't too much. Not 4 months of playing time, I mean, as in hours, but as in like just I've been playing this world for like 4 months. I mean, um, so now if we run over here, I have the villagers and stuff set up, um, or where I had them set up. This is where I moved them from. You can see the farms are here. I have this. This was meant to be a Java farm, but it ended up just being whatever. Mm, those chicken nuggets are good. Yeah, like I said though, it's meant to be a Java farm, and I messed up, and I accidentally built it on a Bedrock world. It still works pretty good. It's just not automated because I took all the parts out. Then I have this very bad sugarcane farm. Oh god, this food's too good. Anyways, yeah, it's very bad sugarcane farm, which now I just mainly bone meal it. I'll probably end up making more sugarcane farms. Um, Something I plan on doing probably for an episode is making an automated trial chamber. So I get free loot every like 30 minutes. I can AFK it and get more free loot. Anyways, folks, I'm gonna eat real quick. I'm gonna come back to this video. But yeah, it's my gunpowder farm. I was planning on all these builds to have their own like 3D model of some block from the game. Like this could be a flower. The creeper farm could be like a cactus. We could have the sugarcane farm as a crafting table. Just cool ideas like that. But the reason I didn't do it is because I'm not really good at pixel art. So, and that's basically what a big 3D block would be pixel art. All right. I've finished my chicken nuggets. I'm set. I ate all my nuggets. But yeah, it's gonna be nice to be able to post content here. So I think I left off by describing all of these farms. They're pretty good. The gunpowder farm's probably the best. I don't really need that like big automated farms that much. I mean, not that I don't want them. I just don't really find a need for them. Gunpowder farm is usually the biggest I make, and then the XP farms usually are the next biggest ones, like these.
So you can see
But yeah, let's start here. You can see
the
these
end today,
signs.
day 400.
If you want to read
He
them,
left
you can
again
pause.
around 800.
But they say like I just beat the game before you
And
messaged back
I really don't
because
want
I
to
told
tell
my
you to
friend
blow
I was
these
gonna beat
signs
the
up. Those
game
have been
before
here
he could
since like
message
day
back,
20.
and I
Just
ended
beat
up
the
beating
Ender
it.
Dragon
And then
before you
that's
answered.
kind of what
So
started this
those
world. Like
signs
if I
were
would have
from
never
like
like
when me
memed
and my
around
friend
and
would
said
play.
that, and I would have just played Fortnite
Well, she
instead,
didn't play this
or like
world, but
any
we
other
played
game,
Minecraft
I
together
would have just not
in like
created
the
this world,
summer.
which isn't that big of a butterfly effect, but it's still kind of crazy. And I could have done something else that would have been better. Like I could have won the lottery, but I'm playing Minecraft. This Enderman farm I used once. It's made by Blaze MC. He has a tutorial up for it, but basically, the Enderman attacked the Endermite. I think he despawned though because I didn't name him, and I don't care enough because it doesn't even produce that much XP compared to the Piglin farm, which is also made by Blaze MC that I showed earlier, and the Gunpowder farm, which is also made by Blaze MC. And so, yeah, usually I don't even need XP that much, but when I do, I just go to the Piglin farm, or yeah, and those repair my tools. But yeah. So I have a plan for this area. I want all of the I want to defeat the Ender Dragon 20 times so I can unlock all the gateways, and each gateway will be its own farm. Also, after I build all the farms, I want to like clear out the end island and just make it a skyblock. I plan on building some like YouTubers. Um, also, while I'm thinking of it, I am building Sampy's Lovely World, so like, if any of you guys follow me on TikTok or subscribe on YouTube, I will put your name in it. I'll talk about that later though, when I talk, yeah, when I plug my channel at the end. But um, not too much more to talk about. I don't know why I'm jumping around. Must just really be into this end stuff. But yeah. So please go back so I have something to talk about. Thank you. Okay. So right here, this is my spawn. Um, I don't really, I haven't really died that much. I've only died like 3 times, and 2 of them were in silly ways. Like, I could have avoided them if I was playing on hardcore. And one of them I did on purpose because I was getting an achievement, and I just thought it'd be easier to do that than um any other way. But if I really needed to, I wouldn't have died. So I don't really hardcore wasn't really an option when I made the world, obviously. So I made it right before the trial chambers came out. Um, but yeah, you know, I'm not a hardcore YouTuber, so you're not gonna subscribe. Over here, you can see where the boat area is. Yeah, like I said, I have so many unfinished projects. I'll probably have to make a whole like episode about it. But this tour has been pretty like half-ass, mainly just because there's not much to talk about in a tour video, just like stuff you're gonna do and stuff you already did, which yeah, there's not like a theme or a topic of the video. Um, yeah, I have the worst way of getting resources. Like I don't make automatic farms. I just do everything manually because it's just way more convenient at the time. Like I collect out all my wool for Stampy's World that I have so far from this manual farm. And honestly, you might think it's a bad idea, but I've gotten enough wool to build like half of his world. I just need to lock in and keep sharing, and I'll get there eventually. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It'd mean a lot. And I'm coming up to 3 views. My last video got 2, so my goal for this video is 3 views for the Let's Play. And yeah, by the time I record another video, we might be at 1,000 days. So yeah, see you then. Bye bye.